Okay, so the videos continue. So this is basically day 5. Day 4 was a beach day for us, not a lot going on. So this is day 5. Today we've got an excursion going on. We're going on a boat on the Manavgat River, and then also we're going to be travelling up to the Manavgat Waterfall, which is some 15 to 20 minutes drive away from the beach area. So we pick it up as we're just about to get on the coach. Another excursion today. We're going in a windowless coach. Oh well, there you go. This would be different, wouldn't it? New and different. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's go in this windowless coach then, shall we? This was a new experience for us. I'm not sure I've been on one of these before. Not that I've actually seen any windowless coaches. Just as well it was a warm day. That's a different kind of way of air conditioning, I guess. Anyway, so we eventually get to the river boats. This is the river boat which we'll be travelling on. That's on the Manavgat River. Very big river, very wide. This wasn't too far away from the mouth of the river and into the sea. So there was quite a few people on this one, again mostly German people. When we were on the boat, this is something which I wasn't that enamoured about. They're just basically going around. These are the photographers doing this. They're going around with a parrot and taking photographs, you know, with a parrot on your shoulder or whatever else. Yeah, I don't really agree with this kind of thing, using something like that, you know, to make money out of. I don't think it's in the bird's best interests, but then again, this is Turkey, so kind of anything goes, so we just went along with it. Okay, so I'm doing this kind of all from memory at the moment. Right, so we're on the beach, the boat has stopped, everyone's got off the boat, and that's the Manavgat River. That's a very thin, narrow slither of sandy beach. Then on the other side of that is the Mediterranean Sea. So that's quite unique, that one. You know, you've got the river on the one side, and then you've got kind of like a bit of beach, and then the sea on the other side. So I'm just kind of thrashing around with my drone once again, just making memories, filming, giving myself an idea of what this place looks like. There was a few people with drones sort of flying around. I did hear a few other buzzes going on, and I saw a drone kind of scoot past me. I think it was a Mini 2 like mine, I think. We're just coming into where the Manavgat River now goes into the Mediterranean Sea. I'm going to spin it around in a sec, give you a bit of an idea. There you go. So that's the sea going into the Manavgat River. Right, something a bit daring now. So I want to try and get this shot, and it was to take my drone and just miss the mast on the boat. It was very close, to be honest. I was keeping a really good close eye on it, and whiz, there it goes. So I missed it by a whisker. I really do take some risks, don't I? I really got to try and stop doing that so much, otherwise the drone's going to go for well, a bit of a Burton, I think. Yeah, look, wonderful view, Manavgat River once again. Yeah, anyway, got the drone back safe and sound, I'm glad to say. Anyway, speedboat time. I couldn't take it up to full throttle just because it was so choppy out there. So this was in the afternoon. The sea tends to get a little bit choppy in the afternoon. With a wife on the back, had to consider her as well. But it was a good experience. Right, so on the boat once again. Lunchtime. We got some chicken going on. I think we got some hummus, rice, and a bit of salad as well, and a bit of bread. Right, photos. Once again, we got the plates with photographs on, and just some general photographs. We didn't buy the lot here. We just bought a few pictures, I think. But yeah, it just makes memories. Quite a nice picture, that one. Yeah, it was good. Nice. Right. Okay, so we're back on the windowless coach, heading on the way up to the Manavgat Waterfall, which was about a 25-minute bus ride. There we go. Gives you a kind of an idea. That's the Manavgat River. And that's the waterfall over there. Okay, so I'm now going to set the drone off once again. Again, I'm taking some risks here. The thing is, if you want to get the shot, then you've got to be prepared kind of to take a bit of a risk. And I'm taking a real risk right now. There's a lot of water there. There's also quite a lot of spray as well. And the drone could have malfunctioned. And if it does, then it's probably going to be a goner. But it's wonderful. I mean, that's a fantastic shot to get that. But as I say, it was a bit of a risk to get it, but I was willing to take the risk. So yeah, this is just, it makes memories. I don't know if I've seen any more video footage up as close as that of this particular little mini waterfall. Spin it around. This is from the flow going down the river. Platform over to the right hand side, that used to be submerged into the water, but for some reason they've raised it. I'm not sure why. We were there a few years ago, and you could actually put your feet in the water, and it was really strong. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether they've actually raised it up or the river level has dropped. I don't know. But when we came here last time in 2018, once again it was back in June. Right, again, once again, just risking the drone, trying to get that that super duper shot, getting up as close as I dare. It's quite difficult actually, because you're kind of looking down, you know, into your phone to see how close you are, because you can't quite see the drone, because it's a good 35-40 sort of meters away. One thing I did notice was that there were some young lads who were taking advantage of the cool water on a very warm, hot day. It was about 34-35 degrees, and I kind of went over there and I sort of pulled it back a bit. Then he kind of said, no, come on, come a bit closer, come a bit closer. So I did. I went up pretty close actually, and then I think they got a bit embarrassed. I didn't think they realised that I'd actually get the drone up that far. But there we go. A couple of young Turkish lads there, showing off their six packs. I used to look like that once upon a time, in a different life, I think. Just acknowledge and wave them to them back. I need to go to the gym again, I think. Yeah, so once again, just pulling back and panning out and sideways, looking at the wonderful waterfall. Such a lovely place, this. I mean, Turkey is just so diverse. It's got so many great things to go and see, to go and visit. So much deep, very interesting history. And I just love to go there and capture it on my cameras, and especially my drone. Okay, so getting quite close. We're going to do a bit of an up and pull back kind of a shot. I think I executed this one reasonably well. It was a first attempt, because at this place we only had about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we had to jump on the bus, because the bus guy said, look, if you're not here in half an hour's time, then you know, you'll be getting a taxi home. So we made sure that we got there on time. So everything's pretty much just a a first attempter, and I think I did fairly well. Okay, spinning around, we're looking down the river flow, down the Manavgat River, towards the town of Manavgat itself, which is about a 20-25 minute drive away. That's facing towards the Mediterranean Sea. And it was a lovely experience, so we both really enjoyed it. So that was basically pretty much the end of our little trip today. Right, okay, so that was basically the end of our little excursion for the day. I think the time was about 4:30 there or thereabouts. Anyway, it was really warm day. We were hot and bothered, so we decided to head towards the bar. I got myself a, what did I get myself? I think it was a soda water, ice and lemon. Very refreshing after a long hot day. And I think I got my wife just a cup of tea, I think. Anyway, a few extra clips coming up.
Huh?
€1,000 €1,000.
€1,000 kaç para diyor ya? €1,000.
There we go, just giving a DJI MINI.
Happy show.
Yeah. Giving a bit of a spin around, letting people know where I am. Right, just giving a bit of a spin around on the beach. This is kind of like a clip I haven't added into. That's on the right hand side, by the way. Just a few clips I've not added in yet, and which I thought, you know, were worth, you know, putting out there. This was something which was quite popular. Parasailing. It's basically being dragged along on a parachute by a speedboat. I think they pay about €45 for about half an hour or 20 minutes doing that. But it gives you a really good idea of the, because you get up quite high in those things, it gives you quite a good idea of your location. You can see all down the beach, and it's quite fun. You only need to do it once. Right, so another clip I've not added in. This was, let me think now, we were in Sea Day. We were at that nice little cafe where I flew my drone from, and I went over the Colosseum, went over the amphitheatre, and I just kind of set it out to sea. I've got this thing about chasing boats down and getting really close. You know, it's just I just think it makes a nice shot, personally. Anyway, here's the speedboat. Probably come from the beach where I was on the previous shot, which would have been about 10 kilometres away. This is all part of a bit of an excursion for these people. We did something similar to this a few days after I took these shots, so they're just about to sort of go in and have a bit of a swim break, which would have been nice on a hot sunny day in southern Turkey. Right, again, same place, just speeding it up, going out to sea to meet a little sort of like a boat coming in. I'm not sure that's an excursion boat. That might be a private affair, that one. But they do have private boats out there, and they also do the excursions where you can kind of book up on a half-a-day boat trip, and they take you to several different places around the area, which is, you know, it makes a nice break. Because you tend to go to some interesting places and stop off a few times, you know, and have a bit of a swim break, and you have your lunch on the boat as well. So it makes for a good day out. So I'm just going to spin it round and get up close and personal to the occupants of the boats. They didn't seem to be that bothered about my drone being there, so there we go. And gives you a bit of an idea of the bay itself. Sea Day's in a bit of a bay, or this part Sea Day is. This is on the eastern side of the peninsula, and it's very rocky there, as you can see. So I'm just going to go down the beach and just show you the parts of the area where I was flying my drone, and not far from I actually stood in the cafe in the gardens there and just flying my drone sort of down around the beach area. Once again, it goes on for quite a long way. This is fairly unspoiled. What you'll notice on the left hand side, there's no hotels here. I don't think they are allowed to build on this part because this is part of the ancient city, but they can have parasols and sunbeds and places where you can eat, little cafes. You can get yourself a bite to eat and a drink. And now I'm coming back the other way, heading up towards the ancient city of Side. On the right hand side there, you'll be able to make out the Colosseum or the amphitheatre. I'm just kind of panning it around and heading on back to the cafe where I'm flying it from, just to the left hand side. And there we go, just bringing it in, and another successful little flight. No incidences and no accidents, and always glad to get my little drone back. Anyway, so that basically concludes this particular video. Just like to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Anyway, I will see you on the next one. Take care and bye for now.